Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on the Darts World channel. Walk-on goals were a controversial part of darts' past until they were axed back in 2018, leading to a big debate which is now reignited due to news that they're returning at an upcoming TV event. In today's video, I'm going to take a look at the full story of the past and upcoming future of walk-on goals within darts. Now, I'd like to thank Dr. Patrick Chaplin for this first section, as his darts history website is the best out there. According to Chaplin, it wasn't even the PDC who introduced walk-on goals, it was the now defunct BDO at the World Cup in 1977. At the event, the daughters of BDO founder Ollie Croft, Elaine and Leslie, led the players to the stage ahead of their games, dressed in long white dresses with BDO sashes. The girls also appeared at the Winmore World Masters later that year and were on the cover of the Darts World magazine before being axed. From then on, the BDO used a recorded fanfare to accompany the players as they walked to the stage, and later had a male official carry the players' national flag, which according to Croft was for security purposes. We saw walk-on goals return to darts 17 years later at the first edition of the PDC World Match Play in 1994. In clips still available online, girls can be seen carrying the flags of finalists Larry Butler and Dennis Priestley. Models Karen Smith and Sue Willett were the first walk-on girls for that event and continue to feature in Sky TV and PDC walk-ons for 4 years before setting up their own business in 1998. That business is called Angel Elite Models and supplied the walk-on girls for all the PDC events over the years that followed. By the early and mid-2010s, walk-on girls were seen in almost all televised PDC events and became associated with the sport. They would wear dresses or sashes with the tournament sponsor on it. However, there was a problem in 2009 when female player Anastasia Dobromyslova was given a wildcard to play in the World Championships at Ali Pali. On that occasion, Anastasia was accompanied to the stage by a walk-on man, actor Christian McDonald, who, fun fact, is the son of famous PDC MC John McDonald. Michael Van Goen is a player who used to be accompanied to the stage by walk-on girls throughout the early stages of his career, and in late 2017 he said the following in an interview in the Dutch press. Not that there is criticism, but darts is ready for a next step. He explained that he felt the walk-on should only be the player and their music. Around that time, PDC chairman Barry Hearn said that as long as he was the boss, they would not disappear. He said that people could call him old-fashioned, but that he thought the walk-on girls were great, provided entertainment, and belonged in darts. In 2016 and 17, there was a PDC televised event that didn't have walk-on girls. It was the Champions League of Darts, which was shown on the BBC. Walk-on girls appeared in the PDC World Championship at the start of 2018, meaning they were there for Phil Taylor's last ever walk-on. A few weeks after the tournament, it was reported on a Dutch podcast that walk-on girls were potentially disappearing from all Sky events for the rest of the season. A few days later, it was confirmed by the PDC that walk-on girls would no longer accompany players to the stage in any televised major tournament. A statement from the organisation read, "We regularly review all aspects of our events, and this move has been made following feedback from our host broadcasters." It was confirmed that it wasn't just Sky and the BBC, with walk-on girls removed from ITV events too. When asked about the decision, Barry Hearn said that he didn't agree, but in the troubled times, he had to listen to the views of his broadcasters and partners, suggesting that they were put under pressure. Later, in a TalkSport interview, Barry said that the decision was out of his control and that he thought the girls were great, but forced out due to the changing times. He said that the BBC, ITV and Sky had said that it wasn't a part of their editorial policy any longer. He added that he had no choice what went on the TV and that was the responsibility of the TV companies, and urged fans not to write to him but instead to the heads of sport at the broadcasters. The ban became a big story and debate in the UK and around the world, with it featuring on the front page of newspapers, something very rare for darts stories. Charlotte Wood, who had been a walk-on girl for much of the late 2010s, said that she was overwhelmed by the amazing support she'd received after the news and thanked the PDC Darts family, players, staff and fans for what she called the best 3 years of her life. She also shared a photo of her walking on with 5-time world champion Raymond van Barneveld, who quoted the tweet saying that he would really miss the girls, calling them a part of the darts. He also shared a link to their petition calling for them to keep their jobs. This petition ended up getting almost 50,000 signatures. On the other side of the debate, the Women's Sports Trust said that they applauded the PDC for moving with the times and deciding to no longer use walk-on girls. They called on motor racing, boxing and cycling to follow suit. F1 made the same move shortly after. In response to Van Barneveld's tweet, the leader of the Sheffield branch of the Women's Equality Party said that he had to wake up and smell the fact that these days are numbered. Many people had their say on the darts decision, including the original PDC walk-on girl and model agency owner Karen Cookson. She said that she had chosen to do it and that today's girls were also choosing to do it, but now their livelihoods were being taken away. She said that many had children and that the walk-ons were their jobs and careers that they needed to support their families. She said it was political correctness gone too far and added that every girl who'd done it had absolutely loved it. Walk-on girl Daniela, who'd been at the 2018 World Championship, said that 60% of her income had come from darts and that the ban had made them feel like they'd been doing something shameful. Daniela said she didn't see herself as vulnerable, instead as a businesswoman who made a really good career out of modelling. Others, including player Daryl Gurney, were less bothered. Gurney said it wouldn't bother him as they didn't make him play any better or worse, and if anything, just got in the way on walk-ons when players tried to greet the fans. The outrage and petitions didn't work, and since then, players have walked to the stage only with security guards next to them. Walk-on girls were used at the 2019 PDC German Darts Grand Prix, a Eurotour event streamed online, but it was confirmed that that was just a one-off due to the tournament's partnership with a lederhosen company, which was signed before the decision was made. 2 years after the ban, walk-on girls Daniela and Charlotte said that they'd been very busy with exhibition work and that people were still really keen to see them. They said they'd been worried they'd lose their income, but that the decision had actually opened more doors for them. Now, 6 years after being removed from TV, Daniela and Charlotte will return to televised darts with the World Seniors Tour and make their televised return at the WSDT Match Play in York in October. This event will be shown on both TNT Sports and the BBC Red Button and iPlayer. Thanks for watching this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe as I'm getting really close to 15,000 and would love to hit it soon. You can also hit the bell icon if you want to be notified whenever I upload a brand new darts video.